On my previous video, a guy asked me where he could spend his Fusion coins. And I was like, man, there are like 200 cars that actually you can get with Fusion coins. But actually that makes sense because there are a lot of cars that you could get and most of them are useless. So I decided to make a top 5 of cars that you should get, at least one on each class. So with no more delay, let's get into it. But first of all, let's realize for a minute that we are already on April, and that means you can actually get more subscriber rewards checking this video description or following the steps on the pinned comment. Come on, claim them, be fast, because next month I will bring more and the current link will be unobtainable. So claim your subscriber rewards before they expire. Come on, it's free, it's good. Okay, now let's focus on the main topic. If we are talking about something cheap, something easy to obtain, it's impossible to not to mention the BMW E8. Seriously, this car is a car that everyone should get right now on Asphalt 8. Because with the new matchmaking system, this car, despite of being nerfed a long time ago, is actually one of the most powerful cars you can actually get around this rank. And I think it is actually the most versatile and useful option, because this car is the cheapest option that can actually win easily a way harder to upgrade cards like the Infinity Black S Special Edition. So this car is seriously a must-have car that everyone should get. Has a really good acceleration, a really good handling, a insane nitro duration if you consider the rank, because of course at this rank, if you are on a long track, you may have problem, but no with the BMW E8 because it has a really good nitro duration. The drift radius is actually quite decent. I mean, I think the Infinity Black S Special Edition, despite of being a way more expensive, has slightly better drift radius, but still the BMW E8 is seriously a must-have car that you should definitely go for. So now moving to C-Class, we have another nerf car that now is extremely powerful at this rank. That's right, I'm talking about the Resbani Beast X. Once an A-Class king, now the Resbani Beast X actually sits at a rank of 1500, which is not the worst rank if we consider that with the new matchmaking system we have on Classic Season, this rank is pretty useful if you wanna reach Pro League with no many problems. And I have to say that this car is excellent. The acceleration is the best of its entire rank. The nitro duration is really good. It's not as good as the Edesync Torque nitro duration, but still is really good. The best point of this car so far is, as it used to be, the handling and the drift radius. This car feels so light and the drift radius is so good even at this rank, so that's a huge advantage you will have on twisty tracks. So definitely the best option of C-Class. And now if we are switching from C-Class to B-Class, it's impossible to not to mention the cheapest option around this rank, which is the Porsche 911 GT3 RS. In this race I will be facing an Formula E-Gen, which is actually the best car around this rank. I mean, the Porsche 911 is extremely good, it's way cheaper than the Formula E-Gen, but still the Formula E-Gen has some points that are way better than the Porsche 911 GT3 RS. The Porsche 911 GT3 RS has a pretty decent acceleration, not as good as the Formula E-Gen. The nitro duration is not bad, but as I say, the Formula E-Gen here wins too, and the handling and drift radius are fairly good. In my opinion, on the hands of a skilled driver, you can actually win any car around this rank using this Porsche 911 GT3 RS, which is at a price of 1,150,000 Fusion coins, which is not the most expensive car around this rank, but I think the most versatile option as for now. So with no doubt, this is one car you should go for if you want to push on Classic Season faster, because this car is insane. Now, jumping into the top of B-Class, we have, of course, the Acura NSX GT3 Evo, which was actually one of the best cars I used to have before proing my BMW M4 GTS, which is actually the best car you can obtain on B-Class. But the Acura still is a really good competitor. Of course, it's cheaper to upgrade than the BMW M4 GTS, and of course has some downside that the BMW M4 GTS doesn't have, but still the Acura is the most versatile option around this rank, as I said. The acceleration is fairly good. The nitro duration is its major downside because the handling is insane and the drift radius is also pretty decent. So the major downside of this car is the nitro duration, where you may struggle on long tracks like Tokyo or Azure Coast, but well, at the end it's a matter of skills or at how you manage the nitro on each track. So I think that this car is actually one of the best you can get on B-Class. If you don't wanna go for a festival car like the BMW M4 GTS, which is of course way more expensive, you can get your Acura for less than 2 million Fusion coins, which is like 1,850,000 Fusion coins or so, which is of course not the most cheap car, but still a really good option. And now, finally, on A-Class, my personal recommendation around this rank is the Lamborghini SC20. By less than 2.5 million Fusion coins, you will be getting the third best acceleration right after the Bugatti Veyron Supersport and the Chevrolet Corvette CR1. But why I decided to recommend this car instead of the other two who actually have better acceleration? Well, the first point is because this car has better nitro duration than the Chevrolet Corvette CR1 and has better handling than the Bugatti Veyron Supersport, which actually makes, in my opinion, the best performance and the most balanced one around this rank. That's why I decided to recommend this car over the two others which I actually have fully upgraded, but still right now I'm in love with the Lamborghini SC20, and you can actually get this car by less than 2.5 million Fusion coins, which I think it's a pretty fair deal, because let's remember that this car only appeared as a premium pass car, so getting it now by Fusion coins, in my opinion, is quite worth it. So if you are considering going for a good A-Class car, in my opinion, you should go for this one. And now, finally, moving to the last class, which holds the best cars of the entire game. We are on S-Class, and it's impossible not to mention the Lamborghini Centenario. I know that many of you already have this car, so I have a few other suggestions that you should consider once you have fully upgraded your Lamborghini Centenario, like the McLaren 600 LT or the Koenigsegg Regera. Because the Koenigsegg Regera speed recovery is just insane, and the McLaren 600 LT handling is one of the best of the world S-Class. That's why, despite the Centenario is basically the best performance you can actually get on S-Class by roughly 4 million Fusion coins, I guess, I think that other cars deserve an honorable mention like the 600 LT or the Regera. And if you are considering going for a festival car, keep your mind focused on the Lamborghini Sian and the McLaren Senna. This was all on this video. I really hope you all enjoy, guys. Remember to subscribe and turn on the notification to not miss any single thing about Asphalt 8, and I will see you soon. Goodbye, guys.
I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me,